and today we have another full body 60-minute workout. So it's gonna be cardio strength and abs. Every exercise will be 50 seconds on with 10 seconds rest. I'll be using a pair of 10-pound dumbbells and 15-pound dumbbells, but remember to use whatever weight is best for you so you can do the moves correctly and safely and with perfect form. All right, let's get warmed up. All right guys, so starting out nice and easy, feet out wide. We're gonna sink down, go side to side, gain that stretching, mobility, warming up movement going. Keep it going, side to side. 3, 2, 1, and from here we're gonna walk straight into a plank position, and we're gonna go with those leg jacks. Now, if this is too much, you can always just tap it out to the side. Remember, during my workouts, I do give modifications, so if you need them, stick with those. 3, 2, 1, stay in that plank position, press in a down dog, and then we're gonna bring it back into a plank position. So, press fingertips, palms to the ground, relax that neck, and bring it back. Think about bringing those hips up towards the ceiling, and then bring it back. Let's go one more, and then we're gonna stay in this downward dog. And let's bicycle up those feet to get those calves. Ooh, calves. Some of you are probably like, wow, my calves are really tight. I have those days. 3, 2, bring it back into a plank. Bring that right leg up to the side of that hand. You can pulse it out. And then we're gonna switch. So if this is ever too much, you can come down onto this knee and then bring it back. You don't have to bring your leg up all the way up here, just as far as you can. Sink down, maybe add a little bit of movement into it, and then bring it back. Remember, your body is different every single day, so some days it's gonna be like, yeah, and some days it's gonna be like, what are we doing? Why are we moving? Why are we doing this? What are you doing to me? So do what you can today. And let's go ahead, jump or step up to the hands, and we're gonna slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time, letting your neck be the last thing to come up. Once you're up here, bounce it out, roll up those shoulders. Keep that core nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Again, feet out wide, this time arms out wide too. We're gonna crunch across the body, opposite hand, opposite foot. Really think about exhaling as you touch the opposite foot. Because we're getting a nice little warm up for that core as we crunch across the body. Standing abs, baby. Doesn't all have to be floor work. Let's go 2 more. Last one, and butt kicks. So kick that booty. I like to have my hands in back to know I'm bringing my feet up high enough, because it's really easy to lazy out and be like a creature. I don't know what this is. Keep it going. Oh yeah, starting to get warm. 3, 2, 1, and let's go with those back lunges. So step it back, think about sinking straight down, bring it back, and switch. Straight down, bring it back. Try not to touch the ground with that knee back. Sometimes I end up doing that. But we want to try to keep as much tension as we can on those quads so we get the most out of this movement. Now, if back lunges aren't for you, if you have knee issues, you can always come up to a stable surface, whether it be a stable chair, table, or the wall. Sink it back, sink down as low as you can without pain, and then you can work with that. So that is your modification. If you need it, let's go 2 more. 1 more on each side. And bounce it out. Let's work that stability, so stabilize on that right foot. Try not to curl the toes. We're gonna bring it forward and back for a swing. I like to move my arms with this so I can stay a little bit more stable. This last Thursday when I was teaching boot camp, I was super not balanced. And go ahead and switch. So some days you just have those days. So if you need to, again, use a stable surface or maybe make the swing a little bit less crazy, that's always an option. 3, 2, 1, we're going to continue to work those hips. So we're going to squat down, and from here, rotate out. Squat down, rotate out, keeping your back nice and flat, keeping your chest up. When you're squatting, you want to think about hinging from the hips first and then sinking midfoot to heel, okay? Because it's really easy to go like this, shooting our knees forward. Sink down, all the way around. Try to get at least 90 in those squats, 90 degrees. All the way around. Let's go 2 more. Woo, last one. And around, bounce out again. Big rotations with those arms. Working it all. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and bring it back. Oh, we're getting warm. We're getting real warm. 3, 2, 1, high knees. If this doesn't work for you, high knee marches is going to be your go-to for this workout, okay? So, stick with that. If you need to, all of my movements can be modified so the jump is taken out, okay? 3, 2, 1, we're almost there. Shaky, shaky. Let's do a few wrist circles. We will be going down to plank positions, burpees. Go ahead. Other way, so we want to make sure those wrists are nice and ready for that. Nice and ready. Just dance it out. Okay. All right. 3, 2, and let's finish it out with those jumping jacks. If you want to add a little bit more to it, you bring one in front and one to the side. You can always tap it. This works out too, okay? And then we'll get into our workout. We're going to start out with some Grasshoppers. Oh yeah. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and let's get started. Alright guys, 10 seconds, we're gonna get started. We have those bicep curls with half curls. Pick up those weights nice and safely. Rotate those arms back and down, palms facing up. So full curl, come down, half curl, come down. Now make sure you control it on the way down too. That is gonna be building a ton of muscle. And it's awesome. Now, if this is too much, you can always do one arm at a time. Just make sure you're even. Or you can take out the half curl. So we're bringing a lot of time under tension for those biceps. Fun fact, this is the second time I'm filming this part because my camera didn't work. So I'm gonna be real good at this. It happens. All the way up, bring it down. Halfway, bring it down. Whew, shaky, shaky. All the way up, down, and then halfway, down. All right, nice job. Next up is weighted knee pull skips. Now for this one, I'm gonna add a 10-pound. You don't have to add any weight at all if you want to, and I will show you modification. So, skip it out. Exhale every time you crunch. This is an awesome standing abs movement. And if you need to modify, take out the jumps and the skips. Just make sure you're still exhaling every time. Again, you don't need to use weight. So if it's not for you, don't use it. Just don't do it. Keep it up. All the way. Now, if you're not good at coordination, then I'm just gonna tell you right now that the only way to get better is to do it and to slow down the movement, okay? So, no excuses. Don't form yourself to the identity of not being good at something, because guess what? You can be good at anything, okay? There's my TED Talk for the day. All right, so I'm gonna grab my 15s now. Have your chest facing forward. Stabilize on the right leg. Left leg goes back and to the side. Stabilize and swing. Keep your chest up. Swing. The bigger the swing for that leg, the more challenging it's going to be. And you're really going to feel this in the glutes on the right side. If curtsies are for you, like if you have knee issues, all you got to do is try to do the back lunge, full back lunge, or the one we did in the warm-up for the modification. Now, make sure, again, back is nice and flat, come up, swing, working those stabilizers, working glutes. Whoop. If you need to tap down before adding the swing, you can do that. But we're gonna continue to work this grip right now because we got the other side. So stabilize, make sure your toes are facing forward, chest is forward. We're not turning like this or like this. You're creepily looking at me. Look at me. Look at me. Why are you looking at me? I'm just kidding. Swing. Sink it down. Come up. Swing. Sinking it down. Nice job, guys. All the way. One side might be more challenging, so if you need to make the swing a little bit smaller or slower, you can do that. Sometimes slower might actually be a little bit more challenging. Whew. Sing it down. After this, we're going to go right to cardio. So get ready and done. So this next one, if you can't do a burpee, you can stick with a squat instead, or you can stick with walking it out. I'll show the modification after the most advanced version. So you're going to come down, come up, ankle tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can walk it out, come up to the tiptoes, tap, 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 and or you can do a combination where you modify the ankle taps, but not the burpee, or vice versa, up to you. Whew. Keep it up, guys. 1, 2, 4. La la la. Having so much fun doing burpees all day long. Hey, hey, hey. All the way up. Jump. 1, 2, 4. All the way. Okay, shaky, shaky, shaky. I'm gonna grab 15, just one. So, place it right in front, squat down, turn and press. So it's really single arm Arnold press, because we're turning and pressing, bring it back. So we're working the quads, but we're also working the core as we put the weight in front for our front squat. Whew. And then we're also working front of the shoulder in that Arnold press. A bit of the side too. Remember which side that you're working on. Sink down. Come up and press and back. Okay. Sink down. Squeeze that core. Press back and down. All right. So I'm going to switch out to a 10. Pick up the weight safely. All right. Squeeze that core. And am I in the middle? Okay. Bring it out to the side. So now we're working the lateral part of that shoulder. So side, there's 3 parts of the shoulder. We want to make sure we work them all. We will be working the rear delts later on. And a lot of people tend to work the front of their shoulder and the side a lot more. And that's going to cause imbalances, which can cause pain or potential injury in the future. So we want to make sure we work all 3 parts, make them nice and strong, especially this day and age, with our bad postures from the computers and the driving and the texting. Yes. Keep it going. Squeeze and back. She's real fun. All right, nice job, guys. Ooh, ooh, I feel it. I feel it in my body. Okay, other side. Same thing. Have your palms facing towards you. Sink it down, come up, turn and press, and back down. Sink down, come up, turn and press. Squeeze that core. Make sure you're nice and stable. We don't want to hyperextend the spine, because that can cause, whoop, sorry, a hiccup and burp at the same time. That can cause lower back issues. None of that jazz, man. Nice flat back, chest up. Make sure for your squats, you're pushing your hips back first, and you're not trying to sink down first. Otherwise, we'll shoot our knees forward, and we don't want that. And just so you know, if you have longer legs, your knees might extend over your toes. But just make sure you're putting your weight midfoot to heel in your squat to prevent injury. All right, so next up, we have the other side for that lateral raise. Man, our shoulder's gonna look amazing. It's gonna look so good. Bring it up and back down. Again, controlling the weight, even on the way down. Working unilaterally is so awesome to help imbalances, to help fix those, to help stabilize our body using our core so we're not all like this. We have to use that core to make sure we're not wonky, wibbly wobbly, not falling down. Keep it up, all the way up. And it makes us work different parts of our brain. Because if we're working this side, then we're working the left side of our brain. So crazy. Almost there, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, next up. We have snap kick. All right, back to cardio. Snap kick and side duck, not side duck from Pokemon. So we're gonna lift up our left knee, kick with our right, and then you're gonna go to the side. Then try to do the opposite. But if you can't do that, I'll tell you when halfway is done. Whoops. And if you think about it too much, it's probably not gonna happen. Now, modification, drive the knee up, kick, duck under, okay? You can take out the jump easily. And all the way. Oh my gosh. See, when I think about it too much, my brain's like, what's going on? Keep it up, guys. Do the best you can. I mess up too. I like to show that I mess up too. It's real time. Keep it up, guys. And whoop. All the way. And whoop. Okay. Next up, this one I learned from MoveNat. So I'm a level 1 and 2 certification. So it's a little bit wonky if you're not used to it. Feet out wide. Bring your right hand down. Then you're gonna take your right leg and kick it through here. And then bring it back. Come back up. Touch it, kick out, come up, bring it back. Come down, come up and back. Look at this. Magic carpet ride. It's going all over the place. Now if you need a modification, no big deal. All you're gonna do instead is you're gonna come down, come up, and I want you to get used to putting pressure. Press up, bring it back, switch. Press up, bring it back, switch as much as you can. Make sure you're not like this. You wanna keep it nice and strong shoulder, press up. I just want you to get used to controlling your own body weight, okay? Okay, next up, scorpion, tabletop turn. Ooh, fun. I don't want this. Get this out of my way. Okay, come to a plank position. Drive your right knee in, bring it up, and we're gonna bring it over the body, turn, and then we're gonna turn again. Other side. Drive in, up, over the body, and turn using the hips. Drive in, up. If this doesn't work for you, modification. You're gonna be in a plank, you're gonna drive in, try to get as much of a curl for that scorpion as possible, and switch. Again, getting used to your own body weight. I think that's super, super important to do because it's your body and you should know it as much as possible. Pasta. Carbs, yum. Okay, next up, 2 press out jacks, 10 knees. Ooh, I'm grabbing a 10. I'm just gonna do it. So start with your feet together. 1, 2, 10 high knees. Modification, you know it already. Tap, tap, drive your knee up. And this is your mod, okay? 1, 2, 1, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep up, guys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 10. 1, 2, 1, 5, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2. Finish it out. And all right. Next up, way. Come to the knees, walk it out, come back. If you're with me, inchworm, push up, extend the plank, extend the plank, and walk it all the way back. You can add the push-up on your knees if you want that modification. So walk it out, tricep push-up, press it up, walk it out. Keeping the core strong, we don't want the lower back to dip. We don't want the butt to be up too far. All the way. All the way. Extend it out. Strong core. Bring it back. And up. Oh my goodness. Extend it out. All right. Next up, what do we have? I don't know. Side lunge, balance kick out. Okay, I'm gonna grab one weight, 15. Stabilize on your left leg. Right goes the side. Sink down, come up, stabilize, and then add a kick. Stay on the same leg. Push your butt back here. Keep your chest up. Come up, stabilize, and kick. So, step out, push your butt back, press your weight midfoot to heel, keeping your chest up as much as you can, flat back, drive it up, and kick. Make sure you don't add the kick unless you are stabilized. So if you're like this, don't add the kick. Hey, tap down first, drive it up and kick. It's not worth the possible injury. Up. Push back. All right, next up, other side, right away. Yay! Who's excited? This girl. This girl's pretty excited. All right, side lunge. Press your butt back, sink down, come up. One side might be tighter than the other. If those inner thighs are tight, hip extenders and everything. Whew. Kick out. Core nice and strong. Yay. Kick. And now we kick. All the way. Come up, kick. Sit down, come up, and kick. Outer way, kick. Finish it out, guys. Sink down, up, kick. Now, all right, for this next one, make sure, am I in focus? Much right? Okay. All right, for this next one, if you can't do it, you're gonna come into a plank and just stick with grasshoppers like this. If you're with me, you're gonna tuck your right shoulder in, roll to the side, come up, grasshoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't have a soft surface, then you can get a soft surface, or you can do a side plank walk. That is also another option. Woo! All the way. Press it up. 1, 2, 4. This is one of the more challenging ones today. 2, 4. All the way. Coming up. Hey. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Whew. Arnold presses. I'm gonna go with 10s. I'm gonna go with 10s. I haven't been lifting as much. I've been doing a lot more body weight stuff. So this is hard for me. Okay. Press it up. Bring it back. Press it up. Bring it back. Whew. Just like before, when we did that front squat, palms facing towards you, turn and press, bring it back, not hyperextending the spine, and bring it back. We're working wide rows. After this, working those back muscles, getting a bit of those rear delts like we were talking about, a lot of rhomboids. Whew, lats, finish it out. Press and back. Goodness gracious. Something about working shoulders that makes me feel like sick. Just let me by. I know that's the same for some people with leg day. I love leg day, but shoulders, man. All right, feet close together, back flat, wide row. Squeeze shoulder blades together, neck nice and neutral. So we don't want it cranked up. We don't want to be looking at our tummy, even though it's a very nice tummy. You guys got nice tummies. Squeeze shoulder blades together, row it back. Make sure you have a flat back. It's easy to go like this. No, shake it up. If your lower back starts to hurt, shake it out, come up. Come back into it when you're ready. Remember, this is a video. You can rewind it. Technology, it's crazy. Squeeze. Almost there. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and done. Good. All right. Next up, what do we got? What do we got here? Lateral jump before boba hops. Okay. So we're gonna jump to the side like a skater. So jump to the side, stabilize. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump to the side, stabilize. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can always step, stabilize, and lift up 4 times. Or if you're like super not balanced at all, come up to that wall, come here, and then you can just switch. Okay? So, a bunch of different options for you. Working calves, working stabilizers, working fun. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. Up. 1, 2, 4. Almost there. 1, 2. All right. Okay. Next up, I'm gonna grab this mat. You want something soft for your knees. All right. From here, single leg squat. Again, stick with back lunges if this isn't for you. Single leg squat, back flat. Sink down. Come to the knee. Press back up. Drive that knee up. Sink down. Pressing your weight midfoot to heel, not in the toes. Bring it up and up. Whew. Stabilize. This is a crazy quad burn right here. Probably feel it quite a bit in your booty too. Press up. Sink down. Up. Press it up and back. Legs. My leg. Look at the other side after this, so just make sure you get ready for that. Press. All right, next up, we have the other side. So you can face whatever way you want. What is this? What is this? What's this? What's this? The freaking Nightmare Before Christmas. All right, up, sink down. Ooh, this side is definitely wonkier. And bring it down. Nice and gentle. We don't want to slam our knee down to the ground. We want to control it as much as possible because the point of exercise is not to debilitate us or injure ourselves or give us like pain unless it's muscular. But it's to help us in our daily lives. So if you think about like, if you're like sitting like this, sometimes I sit like this, like I'm on the computer, which is not great for my back, but if I wanted to get up, press up, and I go walk away, like all cool, like, yeah. All right, next up, dumbbell, pivot, and free throw. Woo! Grab a 10. All right, face me, pivot on your left foot, pivot back, come up, and jump. Pivot back, come up, from my b-ball days. Pivot. Oh, you want the ball, you want the ball. You don't get the ball. Oh, guess what? I just threw it in the hoop. Boom. Free throw, baby. I guess that's not really a free throw. If you have an opponent on you. Give it up, guys. Hop. Turn and pivot. Pivot. Pivot like Ross Geller with a couch. Man, in 20 years, I wonder if people are gonna know what I'm saying. All right, down dog to half burpee. Or where will my channel be? I don't know. Where's it gonna go? I'm just gonna create all this anxiety for you guys. All right, so down dog, just like the warm up, down dog, bring it back into plank, jump your feet up, jump them back, not dipping the lower back. If that's too much, stick with what we did in the warm up, down dog, bring your foot up and switch. Even, press all the way. Awesome shoulder move, awesome core move. Not only strengthening the shoulders, but we're also stretching them. Bringing it back into down dog. Nice and light in the toes. Notice how I'm pretty light when I jump forward. I'm not like slamming it. Slamming on the ground. Right back. Oh my gosh. We're doing so good. All right, roll back to deep squat. Walk out like, oh, I love this move. Okay, if you can't do this one, you're gonna stick with rolling like this. If you can, you're gonna go roll, come up into a squat, walk it forward, walk it back, and then come back, roll. Woo! You're not rolling on your neck, and you're not rolling on your head. Don't do that. Don't be silly. Roly-poly. I know this move isn't for everyone, so stick with the modification. You'll be working your core like crazy if you do that. Woo. Keep it up, guys. You're gonna also work from here, a squat to walking out that plank. That's another mod, depending on what you want to work. All right. Next up, hammer curls. I'm gonna grab 15s, rolling the shoulder blades back and down, palms facing each other. Curl. Yeah. Curl. See, it's like you're holding a hammer. Yeah? Not like that. Okay. Curl. Bring it back. Nice and controlled. On the way down, you can always do one at a time. You can look at your biceps like, oh, dang, dude. Keep it up. It's so funny because every time, like seriously, like every time I do an Instagram Q&A, where I let you guys ask me any questions you want me to answer for you, I always get asked, how big are your biceps? I'm like, guys, but I can answer all these other things for you too. Like, what'd you think of Game of Thrones Season 8? Don't bring that up. I will not shut up about it. All right, bounding skaters. So you guys know skaters already. Hopefully, if not, then you're gonna jump to the side, skate, but we're going in a forward motion. So think about jumping side to side from platform to platform. Think you're like Lara Croft, and there's like, oh, there's stuff coming at me. And there's these platforms that I need to jump over. Remember, like before, you can walk it, walk it, walk it. You just gotta add a dance. Okay, it's my only rule for this modification. Really go as far as you can with as much room as you have. And if you don't have room, just stick with skaters side to side. 3, 4. Okay, next up, single leg row. So I'm gonna get the 15. Stabilize on my right leg, have the dumbbell on my left hand. So opposite, bend the stabilizing leg slightly, toe facing towards you on that left side, row. So again, bend the knee slightly on the leg that you're stabilizing on. If this is too much for you, you can go ahead, great, be here, have your back nice and flat. You want to row back towards the hip, or you can come into a lunge. So there's a few different options for you. Up. Do up, do up. That's my cover up for slipping. Ooh, booty. 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 Other side. And And then we're gonna give our lower body a little break, sort of. Yay. All right, so stabilize. Toe facing towards you. Whoop. Side's a little bit wonkier. Core strong. Nice job, guys. Roll it back, really working stabilizers. You don't need a ton of weight for this one. And if you want to make it just stabilizing, you can take the dumbbell out completely. Ooh. 20 seconds. Oh goodness. We got it. I mean, the booty's on fire, but we got it. Finish it out and done. Chaturanga from yoga. If you need to, you can come to the knees for this one. It's just like a tricep push-up sort of, but more controlled. Remember to press palms, fingertips in the ground, elbows in right by the sides. Make sure you externally rotate them. They're not here. Externally rotate, come down, slow and controlled, press it up. Another option, if you can come down but not up, you can go ahead, lower it down, come to the knees, and press yourself up, okay? Make sure your core is nice and strong. Woo! You can take a down dog break and then bring it back. Keep it up, guys. Okay. Woo! All right, guys. Bounding frog jumps. So toes are facing out. If you can't do bounding, just do it straight up into place. Toes facing out, chest up, sink down, jump to the side, jump to the side. Just like before with the skaters, except frog jumps. Now, modification if you can't jump at all. Toes out, chest up, sink down, come up to the tippy toes. Okay, that is your option. Side to side. I'm a frog. I'm a frog. Guys, I'm a frog. Jump, jump, jumpity, jumpity. Woo! Keep it going. Ha. 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, RDLs. 15s for sure. Okay, bend the knees slightly, feet close together, push your hips back, thumbs tracing the legs, stop right after those knees. Core strong, back flat, neck neutral. This should feel like a stretch in the back of those legs. Nice job, guys. Getting those hamstrings. Common mistake I see, people start out good and then they start bending. It's not a squat, okay? It's not a squat. I'm gonna stop you with a fish. Ah. All right, guys, warrior 3, 2, hop. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna slap you with a fish because I'm vegan. It'll be a fake fish. Okay, so stabilize. We're gonna warrior 3, come up and hop. So a little stabilization here, and by a little I mean a lot. So, just like we did with that single leg row, you want to have a slight bend in that knee, the other leg toe facing towards you. I'm starting to get those sniffles, guys. The workout sniffles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They come and go, and when they come back, you're like, you again. Keep it up, guys. Sit down, bring it up, up. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Sit down. Bring it up. Okay. Other side, right away. You're welcome to add weight. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Other side. Let's do it. Whoop. Up, up, up. Stabilize. Remember, you can take out the hop if you want to. Stabilize. Whoop, whoop. Hey-o. Okay. Anyone else lips super chapped? Mine are so chapped right now. I just keep liking them. And I feel super self-conscious when I'm talking to someone. I'm just like, they're just staring at my lips. Ugh. Ugh. I'm like Barty Crouch Jr. when I'm licking my lips. Almost there. Hop. Hop. All right, next up. 25 seconds on one side, 25 on the other. Remember this guy? We're gonna skip it out now. So, tap it, kick. So we're doing a standing abs crunch. Exhale, exhale. You guys keep going. Gotta see the timer so I know when we switch. Walk it out if you need to. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, other side, which will probably be a relief. I'm just slowly going to the left. Soon I'll be like through the wall. I'll be like, okay guys, keep going. We're almost done. Almost there. Ah. Oh. Goodness sake. That one was forever. Okay, grab a weight. I want a 15. Okay, stabilize on the right leg. That might be mean. Oh well. Left leg forward. Sink it down. Stabilize. Left leg back. Sink it down. Up. I'm gonna switch hands. This is more comfortable for me. See? Fun. If you need to tap down here, you can totally do that. Ah. Sink it down. Come up. Sink it down. Come up. Other way. Up. Alright. 4 butt kicks, 1 bound. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna go side to side. If you can't do side to side, you're just gonna jump like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 1, 2, 4, jump. If this is not difficult enough for you, if you're more advanced, you're gonna do rock stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be asking me, those are butt kicks. That's what you get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Land as soft as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoo. Jump to the side. 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Glad that you asked. Other side, forward and back lunges. Stabilize left leg this time. Hi. Bring it back. Sink down. We are getting close to ab time. So stay with me. Almost done with cardio. Sink down. Come up. Keep your core strong. Oh my goodness. Starting to get a little bit tired here. That's okay. Sink down. Come up. All right. Next up, 2 squat jumps, side animal hop. If you can't do the side animal hop, I'll show you a modification. So, 1, 2, bring your hands to the side of the feet, jump to the side, so again, they're still on the outside, come up, reset. Modification, take the jumps out of the squats, you're gonna sink down, that's it. Just walk to the side, okay? 1, 2, come down. Learning our own body weight, learn to control it. 1, 2, again, bodies are the most important thing we own. So it's like if you don't know it, that's kind of crazy because we've been living in it our entire lives. So let's take care of it in all the ways and get to know it in all the ways. Okay, 4 jumping jacks, burpee. Just what it sounds like. Okay, you know the mod for both. I gave you them both already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, and jump. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, and jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up, guys. We're on the home stretch after this. Other way, and up. 2, 3, 4. Woo. Other way, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. Okay, grab your mat if you have one. Working the triceps. So, lie on your side, right hand right under the armpit, left hand on top, bend the knees and back, press up and bring it back. Press up, woo, and bring it back. Working the triceps on that right side. If this is too much for you, try having, your leg in back like this to help press yourself up. It might help you. Or just work on needle presses. Needle presses as much as you can. Oh my goodness. Ah, so fun. Ugh. Keep your elbow in. It's really easy to go out like this. Keep it right next to your side. And back. After this, we're going to go right to the other side. We're also getting a nice little oblique crunch for our obliques, though. Okay, I'm going to bring this here so I can see the timer. Other side, left hand right under the armpit. Right hand on top. Press it up. Bring it back. Press it up. And bring it back. Hey. We're done with cardio. So we're going to finish out after this next move with just strictly abs. Oofa. And up and back. Woo. Up and back. Oh, I'm hungry. Whenever the cardio stops and you lay down, I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. There's that hunger. 10 seconds. Press it and back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, slow bear crawl. So for this one, it is working on form, on efficiency. So if it is different than your usual bear crawl, then keep an open mind. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, lift up your knees slightly, being on the balls of those feet. You're gonna move opposite hand, opposite foot, keeping your knees as close to the ground as possible, okay? You wanna try to touch your hand and foot at the same time. It's really easy to go like this. This is a common mistake. People lift up too much and have their knees too high. But again, start here again on tabletop. Lift them up slightly and then go. Modification, you can have a crawling position. Okay, that's totally okay. Just think about if you're like babysitting a kid or something, or you're taking care of your own kid and you're playing on the ground with them and their toys and their ball rolled all the way over there and you're like, oh, I'll get it. You know, you use these movements we don't lose them as adults, or however old you are, you old whippersnapper. Okay, so I planked it, plank twist. Come into a plank. We're gonna go to the side, dip it, come back, twist. If you're wondering which side you should use to twist, just do whatever one makes it easier for you to remember, because it might mess up your mind too much to think about it too much. You can always do 2 twists to get the confusion away. Modification, you can always bend this knee down, dip, come onto the knees, turn, and dip, okay? Still working. Just make sure you have a surface that doesn't trap your knee so you don't torque it weird and funny, like it's trapped or anything. So there's that one. I'm talking too much. All right, bicycle knee and crunches. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so drive in a knee, crunch up and switch, crunch up and switch. Sometimes I think about making like, ooh, I'll make a creative name, like this is a snail basket weaver or something like that. But then I'll look at it later, I'll be like, the heck was that? How much chocolate did I have that inspired me to write this? Keep going. Drive it up. 20 seconds, guys. Woo! 15. Finish it out. And you can always bend this knee, pop, and then switch. Just little movements. All right, next up. Upper body circle crunches. This one's fun. Okay, so feet out, come down. I got this from Jeff Cavalier from athletex.com. So you want to circle around, bring your body up as much as possible, your upper body. And we're going to go around the other way then. So make a semicircle in front of you, okay? You're making this bubble that no one can access. If it's too much, you can do little ones. Just make sure you're pressing your belly button into the floor. You're getting rid of that space in between your lower back and the floor. Woo! All the way around. All the way up. All the way around. And back. Blah. Blah. So fun. And done. Okay guys, we're almost there. Leg circle crunches now. Another one I did get from Jeff Cavalier. I like to give credit where credit is due. So, I like to be on my forearms like this, or out like this. Make a circle. Let's go the other way. So try to face your feet towards the way you're going. So if you're going to the right, face your feet to the right and switch. Now, if this is too much, you can always bend those knees. That's going to be a little bit easier for you. Up. These are the musical tunes of Cat Moosney at catmoosneyfitness.com. 10 seconds. I should just, when people ask to add music in, because I get that in my comments sometimes, I'm just gonna start singing. I'm just gonna like record something and be like, here are some reverse crunches next, and this is what we're gonna do. Get ready. You guys ask for music. Alright, reverse crunch! And 10th letter feet. People will never ask for music again. Bring it up, slowly down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up, and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Now, if this is too much where it's too, if your lower back starts to hurt, you can support your lower back. You can also bend the knees like this, and then just kick out one leg at a time. That's going to be your modification, because this one is a quite challenging move. You do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds. Then we got one move left. It's going to be working our lower back, because our lower back is part of that core. So we want to make sure we work it. Whoop, to avoid any imbalances and all that jazz. So this is our last move, guys. Stick with me. Now we're gonna cool down together. Cool down is super important. P to the S. So opposite hand, opposite foot, neck neutral, lift. There's not too many creative moves with the lower back, so you might see this quite often in my workouts. Again, keep your neck neutral. Look down. We don't want to crank our neck up. And lift. Bring it back. And lift. And back. Finish it out, guys. Up. Our last few. I think. I can't see the timer. Okay, done. Done! We are done. Alright guys, so you have a few choices. You can either repeat this workout and skip the warm-up because it was 60 minutes long and I don't know if you want to do that. Or you can go to another workout of mine, or you can go to a vlog of mine and show you what I eat a day. I should probably create a new one of those, speaking of. Yeah. But let's cool down if you're sticking with me. If not, then have a great day and don't forget to like this video. Do it. Okay, cool. Okay. Yay! Yay! Alright, feet out wide. Ugh. Oh gosh. Okay, these bones weren't what they used to be. Walk it forward. And you can swivel side to side. You'll feel this on the underside of those legs, calves, hamstrings, possibly in your inner thighs. Kumbayaing. And breathe. You guys did so good today. Longer workouts are challenging to even start because you're like, this is gonna be a while of my life and of my day, but you did it. Let's go ahead, left foot in that inner thigh, right foot reach. Are you guys still liking these longer workouts? Let me know in the comments below because I've created, what is it, 4 50 to 60 minute workouts in the last few weeks, so it seems like you guys like them, but I wanna know. I wanna know in the comments below. Hey, switch. Breathe. Breathe here. Breathe here. Be happy. Nice job. And bring it back. Let's go ahead. Feet together. And just relax. Have fun. Think about actively pressing your knees down to the ground. Breathe here. And let's go ahead and have our feet out wide, wider than hip width. Look at this stance. This is nice. All right, have your feet or your hands in back of you. Drop your hips side to side, dropping both knees to the ground. I see a lot of people like this. You want to try to have both knees to the ground. And to that I say knee. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to come to the mat. And have our right leg forward. Press into it, getting those hip flexors and back. You might feel it in front too if you're like super tight, super cool, super flat. And hands down to the ground, sandwiching that foot, curl the toe underneath the back, and bring it back, straightening out the legs, getting the calves and the hamstrings, and breathe here. And let's go ahead and switch. Switch your jaw, switch your jaw. And go ahead, bring it back. Whew. And let's go ahead and face the front. Toe is facing forward, and you can move side to side here to get those inner thighs, to get those hamstrings. Breathe. And go ahead, curl the toe, or not curl the toes, heel toe it back to center. And we're going to slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time, letting our neck be the last thing to come up. You want to protect it. Roll out the shoulders. Speaking of shoulders, left arm across the body and pull. Look over that left shoulder. Breathe here. Let the light stream in on your face as the birds go across the sky. They legitimately just did that and it felt like a beautiful moment. I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Alright, switch, switch, swish, switch, and flick. Switch, flick. Switch. Alright, no, shake it out. Can't even talk now. Alright, clasp the hands and back, pull down, drop the neck to the right. Breathe. Bring it back to center on your side. Big breaths. And go ahead, bring it back to center, roll the shoulders. And shaky, 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 shaky. Alright, if you want to, you can go by the wall to stabilize. If not, just make sure your knees are under the hip. If you guys are having a rough time of the year, it is one of those times of the year during Christmas, the holidays, whenever you're doing this, I guess, that things get rough. A lot of things happen, but shake it out, other side. Just remember that you showed up here for you today and you need to take care of yourself, and not just physically in this workout, but also mentally with what you say to yourself, how you feed your body, and yeah, so just make sure that you take some time for yourself to appreciate yourself, because you are unique and that is awesome. But yeah, I just want to make you guys cry at the end of this workout. You weren't sweating enough. I'm just kidding. Alright, clasp those hands in front, pull the shoulders in, big inhale up, and exhale, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. We are done for today! Yay! We did it! You guys did it! We completed our crazy, awesome 60-minute workout for the day. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please do like the video before you go. It will mean a lot to me. And also, if you comment, let me know if you're liking these 60-minute workouts, if you want to see more, if you want to see shorter ones, upper body ones, lower body ones, etc. And what kind of vlogs you want me to make. I'm thinking about doing a 1-8 in a day because I haven't done one of those in a while. My diet's changed a little bit. I don't know. I gotta look at the old ones. Definitely from the first two, let me tell you that. And don't forget to follow me at @CatMusi Fitness on my Instagram. I show a lot about my lightsaber spinning, about my ninja training, about just overall self-love and peace and Harry Potter. If you guys do want to support my channel, I do have my RAWRRR socks in. So not only do you support my channel, but you also get something out of it. They're so freaking awesome. I love them. They stay on while you work out. A bunch of you have ordered them already, and I thank you so much for that. So hopefully, yeah, that link is down below in the description. There it is. Alright guys, I will see you soon. Have an amazing rest of the day. RAWRRR.